now.
Happening right now, 2 paramedics are being treated after injuries from a crash involving an ambulance this afternoon. Hey there, I'm Ben Briscoe. This happened in the 2600 block of Gate City Boulevard around 1:30. The ambulance was responding to a call with lights and sirens on when it crashed with another vehicle. It's not clear why the crash happened or how, but we know that both drivers were taken to the hospital in another ambulance that arrived on scene. The passenger paramedic sitting in the passenger seat was also taken to the hospital with minor injuries. No patient was in the ambulance when the crash happened. This is a breaking story. We will keep you updated on WFMYnews2.com when we learn more. Now to another story happening right now. This is the scene in downtown Greensboro today as crowds flood Elm Street for the city's first Saturday stroll. The goal is bringing more foot traffic to local businesses, giving people a new way to explore downtown Greensboro. WFMY News 2's Christina Dillon hit Elm Street where there's a big crowd.
That's right, Ben. I have talked to new businesses moving in. I've talked to businesses that have been here in downtown. I talked to DGI, and they say that this whole event is to enhance business and local business, not hinder it at all. And based on families and friends that I have talked to that have been down here shopping, just enjoying this beautiful day, I would say that they are successfully doing that. On the 300th block of South Elm, music, vendors, and foot traffic filling a space that's seen its share of challenges. DGI says that small businesses need it now more than ever.
Their times are tough right now for our downtown business owners. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Retailers and restaurants have really had a very hard, difficult winter. We want to make sure that in downtown Greensboro, we are leaving no stone unturned when it comes to supporting our small businesses.
For businesses already here, like Find Your Flow Yoga, days like these pay off. One conversation at a time.
Just being out here engaging with people in conversation, connection is where that happens. When you make those connections, that's what really draws people in.
At the same time, new businesses are looking to be a part of that momentum. Marjay's Wine Bar is set to open downtown this summer.
And they had just sent us a message. It was like, hey, we want you guys down here. And we were excited when we got it. So we're just thankful that they're including us, and we can't wait to be down on downtown Greensboro.
And for families, it's a reminder, Greensboro's still got it.
We have lost some amazing staples in Greensboro, but doing things like this, bringing families together, I think this is a good way to rebound and bounce back.
And DGI tells me this is going to be going on throughout the night. It started at noon, but they say the music, the vendors will remain. You can pop into any of these shops right around this block here on 300 South Elm Street. And so if you haven't made your way down and you want to, you still have got some time. In Greensboro, Christina Dillon, WFMY News 2.
Glad to see all the people downtown, especially with all the talk about safety downtown recently. I asked Mayor Mary Kay Abuzawader about it this week in a live interview. She says police and Downtown Greensboro Incorporated are working to keep you safe.
Our police department is doing an amazing job downtown. They're talking to all the business owners. They're trying to see what's safe. We are now doing patrols in the parking decks, and that way people going to their cars can feel safe. The ambassadors through DGI are also very helpful because they kind of see things getting out of control before they get out of control. So they call the police, or they make sure that people can get to their cars safely. So many things. We're all working together and collaborating. That's the best thing.
This comes as 2 more restaurants join the downtown scene. Yesterday, the country-themed bar, The Little Saloon, opened its doors, featuring live music and a honky-tonk vibe. Our partners at the Triad Business Journal report the owner also runs the Grand GSO next door, with plans to connect the two into one large space eventually. And Dear Dads is getting ready to open a second location on North Elm Street. The restaurant tells us it could be open as soon as next week. This evening, Mary Kay Abuzawader, our mayor, is warning people of a new traffic ticket scam going around the state. The notice is a picture that's going to be sent to your phone from an unknown number. It looks urgent, saying you may have missed a deadline to pay a parking violation. If you get this message, do not open it or scan the QR code. Report it to police immediately. New this evening, a driver is dead after police say they tried fleeing police and crashed last night in Greensboro. Investigators say the crash happened in the 1200 block of Huff on Mill Road after officers responded to reports of a stolen car at a gas station. Police say the driver ignored commands and sped off, later crashing. Officials say a passenger also fell out of the car during the chase and suffered minor injuries. The department is now conducting an internal investigation. The officers involved have been placed on administrative duty, which is standard protocol when something like this happens. Flags across North Carolina are flying at half-staff today to honor a state lawmaker. Governor Josh Stein ordered U.S. and North Carolina flags lowered in memory of Representative Mike Clampett. Clampett died after a battle with cancer. The Swain County native was serving his 4th term and recently won the GOP primary for a 5th term. Services are being held today. Next week, multiple streets in Winston-Salem will close as the city works to improve its sewer system. Starting Monday, parts of Konak View Drive, Bertha Street, and Robin Hood Road will all close from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Now, this is going to happen every single day until Friday, so start thinking about ways to avoid the area now. Today, students at Elon University help kids with mobility challenges gain more independence. They modified toy cars to fit each child's unique needs, part of the national Go Baby Go initiative. WFMY News 2 spoke with families as they put these adapted cars into action.
Running Elon's first ever Go Baby Go program, which is a cross-disciplines effort between the physical therapy department, the Elon Engineering Club, and the Phoenix Racing Team that adapts electric toy ride-on cars for kids with mobility challenges from across North Carolina.
We have attached a button to the steering wheel. And we've disconnected like the little pedal that normally makes the car go. We disconnected that and replaced that with the button just so it's easier for our kid to press the button and make the car go.
People underestimate the capabilities of kids with disabilities. They often see them as a challenge, and yes, there are challenges, but they're also capable of so much more. I think there's just a mentality with a lot of folks that they're disabled and they just won't be able to do these things. And all we have to do is meet them where they are and equip them. And that's what a program like this is for, is to equip those needs so that they can overcome those challenges.
Through programs like this, the Elon children like my son Henry, their world gets to become larger and they get to experience more adventures that they wouldn't have otherwise because they're stuck in a smaller world. This helps bring them out into the open where other people can see them and interact with them.
Happening right now, American forces look for a pilot shot down in Iran. The latest on the desperate search to save one of our own. Next.
And it's a pretty nice spring evening across the Triad. However, showers and storms threaten Easter plans. Details next.
And a quick reminder that the WFMY News 2 Shred-a-thon is approaching. As always, it is free, but there is a limit of 3 bags or boxes. It's going to be at the Greensboro Complex on Monday, April 13th. We'd love to see you out there.
weather changes in the pattern here. This is the cold front that we've been tracking all week. It is heading our way and bringing some active severe thunderstorm warnings even for parts of the Cumberland Plateau. That'll continue to march its way eastward. And the heat and the humidity today, we have seen just a few of these scattered showers and storms popping up mainly across some of the higher terrain and moving and lifting towards the Triad. I will say, I think there will be a few showers and maybe rumbles of thunder across the Triad proper as we go through the evening and the overnight hours, especially along I-77 here, seeing some of those scattered showers. Look at Yadkin County there, up through Surrey County. Mount Airy going to be getting in on some of that heavier rain, maybe a rumble or two of thunder. And then this batch of showers lifting towards, say, Forsyth County, Davidson County, so watch out. As we look towards the day tomorrow, the good news is we've seen that severe weather risk pushed further to the south and to the east. That's where the better ingredients are going to be for more organized storms as we go through the day tomorrow. So really not looking at organized severe storms into the day tomorrow for your Easter Sunday. However, that does not mean we get away from the chance for showers and storms. Several of you may be heading out to Easter sunrise services. I do believe it'll be dry for the most part as we go out. Maybe a hit or miss shower into the morning. It will be cloudy. You will not see much of a sunrise. I will tell you that right away. Upper 60s as that sunrise there just before 7 a.m. Then the rest of your Easter, well, some soggy Easter eggs there. We are looking at the widespread nature of scattered showers, even maybe a few rumbles of thunder in there, especially towards kind of the early afternoon hours. And then behind that, the cold front is going to be bringing cold air. 71 degrees by Sunday afternoon, falling to the mid-40s as we get into our Monday morning. So yes, we will be seeing quite the change in the forecast. Let's time out these rain chances for you. Again, early morning tomorrow, I think maybe other than an isolated shower, we should be good to go. The main batch of rain looking to move in towards the lunch hour. And then with that, there's that line of showers and storms that would indicate the cold front pushing through. So yes, we could get some gusty winds to that. Yes, we could get some locally heavy rainfall, but really the rest of the evening looking good. It will be cooling down pretty quickly here as we go through the evening hours into the mid-40s. By Monday morning, temperatures in the 60s. Patchy frost Wednesday morning.
Tens of thousands of eggs from North Carolina will be part of the annual Easter egg roll in Washington, D.C. I'm WFMY News 2's Julie Luck. Braswell Family Farms in Eastern North Carolina is donating 35,000 eggs for this event that first started in the late 1800s. It's the fourth year in a row that the company has provided the eggs, and there is a Triad connection. The Stock Pot, a catering company in Winston-Salem, hard boils and dyes the eggs. This year's colors are red, white, and blue. The eggs are now in the nation's capital. Look for them on Monday as thousands of kids roll the eggs on the White House lawn.